Hey, welcome back to the channel, and finally we are doing Lisa's Likeables again. Today I'm sitting right in front of the fire, so if you see a flare up of light or hear a crackle, it is a lovely fire because we're getting snow. Anyway, I haven't done Lisa's Likeables in probably over a year, and it is time. And we are going to move around the house depending on the category. So we're going in my little sunroom to talk about more natural kinds of things. Going to the primary bedroom ensuite. At my makeup station, we're going to talk about beauty. Then my closet to talk about fashion. We're sitting in the living room right now because we're going to talk about my favorite home things. A bonus is there's a lot of interest for the over 40, over 50, over 60 YouTube tried and tested group of products that I have used for building a YouTube channel. So I'll show you my favorite equipment that I use. If you're contemplating a YouTube channel, I will save that fun bonus stuff for the end. Okay, let's get started. And yes, I did chop my hair off. To know me is to know that hair is just an accessory for me, and usually a hairstyle doesn't last longer than a couple of years at the most. Although I had longer hair for a while, I was cutting it in different lengths, and I just got to the point where I was always wearing it up, so I decided to chop it. And I already love my short version of my sassy bob so much, because there's so much I can do with it. So yes, a little nod to my new do. I'm only curating about 3 to 5 products per category, and I am not getting anything for this. None of this stuff is sponsored, so you're getting the straight goods from me. These are the top of the top for me. This is a category with 3 different products in it, but it's in an overall category of home scents, not the store, the home scent. These are some products that are at times a bit of an investment, but they are a forever product. Your kids could fight over them when you're gone. The one I'm referring to is the Forzanetti candle, in this case, to deliver the home scent. The actual vessel that this candle is in is iconic, and I want to collect more of this line, architectural line. You lift the roof off and the candle is inside, and it's a very special candle. My husband bought it for me for my birthday in Milan, and they are from Italy and have a beautiful history of the original founder. I can put in a clip here of our trip to Milan, and when we were going through the store, they have incredible, they even have some furniture. I would love to a collection of plates as well. I've started with the candle. It's special, so I only light it on special occasions. It's not something consumable. You keep it, and you would put other candles within this when you're done with it. I think having a nice soap for your guests is important. It sets a tone. We all connect to fragrance, the scent of something. So I do like having a nice soap in the guest bathroom. Aesop is a beautiful brand from Australia, and this one actually is the one beside my kitchen sinks. There's options to buy the 2-pack, so I usually have one in the guest bathroom and one beside my kitchen sink. The one that I opt for in my bathroom is this one. It's a brand from Italy, Laboratorio Olfattivo. I hope I said that right. And it is beautiful. And I bought my first one of this brand. Argumento is the scent. And I walked in a store in Kelowna, BC, Canada, and this was the scent that I smelled. And it smells like a little citrus, maybe grapefruit. I think there's almost like a herb in it as well. It is so beautiful. It stopped me in my tracks that I could not believe the smell in the store. And I said, where is that coming from? And it was just these sticks, the home scent sticks in the foyer of the store. And I had to buy it. And I love it. And since I bought a different scent as well, and this is Clama Rosa, and it is beautiful as well, but it's a little bit more This is definitely a rose smelling, and it's even pink, and I have it by my bath. So that is very nice. But I mean, home scents, they can be expensive. There are scents in all levels and at all brands, and you can get cute. This one I got for for Christmas, and it says, I'm Virgo, a Virgo candle. I'm not a control freak. You're just doing it wrong. Isn't that the truth? Oh, so good, so good. So I think just a scent is just one of those things that is, when you walk in somewhere, it starts to create. I'm connected very much to scent, to memory. So, and who doesn't like to wash their hands and then come away with a beautiful scent that even remains in the bathroom after you've washed your hands? The next item that when I was curating the house and home section of this video, that I had to bring up is coffee table books. They are a must. I mean, our house is filled with books and stacks of books, and I think it's such it says something about who you are and what your interests are. And so you could have beautiful, all the high-end brands, of course, have beautiful books that they've done. This is art and fashion, architecture, Louis Vuitton. I really love design books, so this is a beautiful one. Living Well by Design by Melissa Penfold. So it's just, I mean, and I just love some days to come in and just sit down and crack open a book and be inspired. I mean, my last video was talking about my Airstream, the renovation that I'm doing, and you can get inspired by anything. It can be, this. It can be a pattern. Excuse me. Do you mind, really? I've got animals crawling all over here. So you could be a pattern or a cushion within a book. But books and having stacks of books, it's just a beautiful thing. I just love it. These are very nice. This is, you travel, come home with a beautiful book about Puglia, and of course, you gotta have your cookbooks. That is just too nice to have sitting around. You want books that people will grab while they're waiting for you to finish making dinner or having a drink, even while you're chatting, and they start flipping through it. Because a lot of times coffee table books, home books are just that. They are mostly pictures with some article. This is from Chica from Real Housewives of Melbourne. She's like the Martha Stewart of Australia. Love this book so much. Birthday present, and she's got all of the holidays throughout the year and how she decorates, and there's recipes in there. And of course, I love a design book, and I love Diane Keaton's, her design sense. And so she always redoes a house, and she always puts out a book. Okay, we're in the sunroom now, and we're going to talk about health and wellness products. It's actually more of a way of life. They're not just products that I have listed for this, and I thought it was symbolic to come into the sunroom to be surrounded by plants and green and things that remind me of health and wellness. One of the things that I wanted to mention that I've been loving for about, 4 to 6 weeks, and it is the Gaia channel, Gaia, which is Greek for personification of life, or it's the goddess of earth, mother of all life. It is such a good app and channel. Really been enjoying it. Often I'll listen to interviews or definitely meditations that are on there, documentaries that are on there, and it is all about healing and lifestyle and spirituality. But I think, for all the crap that I watch, this is a real balance to that, and I really do seek out information on just health and wellness, period. One of the things is my red light therapy. So when I meditate in the morning, I usually sit in front of this and then tune out the world and meditate. And red light therapy, there's all types of information on that, and I'll leave it up to you. I'm not a doctor. I am someone who seeks out to be my best person. I think a red light therapy, or red light, is very, very helpful to us. The last item that I want to talk about is my participation in daily activity in intermittent fasting as well. If you know me, I've been fasting for years, and this is a thing with fasting. One, do your own research and make sure that you are able to fast, so seek out doctor's advice. Some medications may not like fasting because you have to take some pills with food. And I do an intermittent fast every day. I don't eat until noon. Try to live the 6 to 8 hour window. The other thing that I'm doing with a friend of mine is, what are we calling it, Metabolic Mondays. Really having a full fast from Sunday night to Tuesday midday. What helps me is bone broth, and that allows you to get a little bit of salt in your body, and salt is amazing. You have a little bit of salt and hunger, and you just feel so much better. But it's nice to have it in combination with a bone broth. So sometimes I'll just have this, this comes in raw form, and this is from Costco. Yeah, I just use half of it because it's almost like too much flavor and salt and everything that I just use half. This is a Canadian company, which I enjoy in Ontario, I believe. Broya. This is chicken bone broth, turmeric and ginger. This would be so good. Maybe this one I'll do this week. This one is a spicy one. I really enjoyed it. Sriracha and chili. So bone broth, fasting, really good for you. Okay, welcome to my closet. Yes, we are in the closet. It is fashion time. Okay, so these aren't so fashionable, right? But they're functional. They're called Top Dot, but really I saw some really nice ones at Costco this week. They are heated gloves. So there is this button, 1, 2, 3. That means that's the hottest. There's 3 levels of heat. There's wires that go throughout the fingers and the thumb. And there's a pocket here where they are chargeable. But man, they were nice to have. Even though they're not fashionable, they are really quite nice. I would say that's a Lisa's Likeable, especially this time of year. My next Lisa's Likeable in the fashion closet is, maybe I'll bring up the belt. You think it's Celine, right? It's not. There's this whole thing, this movement that's happening on the internet against the big fashion houses, the Louis Vuittons, the Gucci's, and just how ridiculous it is to spend thousands on fashion, on a purse. And I have some beautiful luxury brand purses, but except for one, I never bought them brand new. And I will be showing you one of them. And so there is a great resale market. I would suggest that for everybody. I got these, if you can imagine, on Amazon. And I love like the Celine logo. This is a knockoff. And I just thought, so cute. I think an actual Celine belt is maybe $900, maybe $1,000. It seems weird to say that, right? And I guess if you're multi-millionaire, you just would not even think about it and you'd do it. But I don't know. I don't like it. I think this is leather, I think. Oh, funny. It says made in Italy. Sure it is. But they're cute, a fashionable, cute buckled belt. Whether it's faux or not, who cares? I love the whole controversy about the Hermes on Walmart's website. I almost bought one just for fun because it stated it was leather, although then I saw some TikTokers and they were like, that's not leather. Okay, drop your buffs, everybody. I have a friend who just has sworn by these, lives in a colder climate. And although our climates aren't quite as cold here on the West Coast, I must say I'm loving this. I bought this in Yellowstone last year with the bison on it. I think it's so cute because when I'm working, I can have it down almost like a little scarf and take my team's Zoom meetings. And then when I go for a walk with Coco, with Luna, Rip, then I can wear it over my ears and I stay nice and warm. Isn't that great? So buying a nice buff, it's a really good thing because let's face it, most of us are sitting in our gym wear at our desk working from home, but this is a cute little accessory and you can get all kinds of shapes and colors and patterns. So I really like that. The other thing that I love is hands-free purses. So yes, this is my 2 versions that I'm going right now, back and forth and back and forth. This Gucci I got on a resale. I love it and I use it all the time, and it is the iconic G's, the vintage G's, which is lovely. And then if you're gonna do a Lululemon, Loli, those types of brands, this, who knows, but it's that windbreaker kind of material, and you wear it like this, or sometimes I actually do wear it around my waist. So the hands-free purse, the big thing for fashion. I think this is my last one in this category. Oh no, second to last one in this category, the fashionable shoe. I'm almost at this place where you don't need, it's not about quantity anymore and multiples in the same color. Ugh, like let's get really cool shoes. But when I go out, I really want to kick it up. So for example, I wear a cute top, a blazer, I've got some cute jackets, and I want to really kick it up with my shoe. So these are Brown's Couture. They're very nice shoes. Look at that. They're leather with the inset. They are gorgeous. They're dark green and they're almost Gucci-esque, right? And this is an Italian brand. I don't know what the name of this. Again, it's so hard because the top is like a lycra, a leather, stretched leather, but they are from Italy and they are so cool. They give me about another, like, I don't know, I feel like I'm 6 inches taller. Fashionable shoes, it has to have, and I see so many cute shoes, either with the big, right now, big square chunky heel, and actually really square, like sometimes they stick out beyond the ankle. Really having a kick-ass shoe brings an outfit to another level. But you know what, I'm gonna add one more thing. I have a thing for slippers, and changing them, they almost become inside shoes. So these are very cool ones. I can't remember the name of it, from Australia. They're this super thick felt, and they are so nice and molded and actually have a bit of an arch support. And then of course, my favorite Manitoba muckluck. So I've got the canoe style, and then this, the metallic pink. I mean, I just love a slipper. I love it because, and then I do switch them out all the time. Okay, my last thing. My last Lisa's Likeables in the fashion section of this video is real Indigenous jewelry, hand done. Here are just a few of my examples. This is Indigenous Australia, those ones. I think again, something like this on the plainest of outfits with I love this with a beautiful white linen. I love with just a black turtleneck kind of dress. Even these ones are amazing. Look at that. How gorgeous. The rosettes that stick on your ears. And now, okay, maybe this category has more than 5 products, but this is one of my favorite categories. Here we have it, the Shark hair dryer. So I have been using this for about, I want to say almost close to a year now. It works, it's super effective as far as the actual blow dry. The neck here straightens out, doesn't have to be in this angle. Then it has the curlers, the flat iron, the flat brush, the curling diffuser. So this is a fun 3-pack. I don't know where my third one is. I think it's in one of those purses that I showed you. The NYX fat oil sticks, the lip gloss, they are really, really nice. Give you a nice moisture without being sticky. Lip balm, shiny lip balm, and there's a 3-pack at Costco. I think I got these in the States though. I'm sure you can get them at your drugstore. Just don't go to Shoppers. Their customer policies are not great. I wouldn't. If you haven't seen my short, go and see my short. I don't like it. And there's a hair product that is not here because it was not great and Shoppers didn't allow me to return it. I'm not bitter, but I am. The other thing, NYX, again, these are lower end drugstore products. Yes, very nice mineral powder for under the eyes, and or just take a shine away. Very nice. I kind of got away from using powders. The mineral powder by NYX, the fact that it's mineral, I think is, there's a difference. I see a difference in it, and it is a really nice mattifying mineral powder. Yes, did you see this? And by the way, my nails, I'm sorry, but I'm taking a break from gel. Aren't these cute? No, this is just a throw-in bonus. These are from the dollar store. How cute are they? Who doesn't want a little bit of bling in their life? And they fit perfectly in around your eyes or along your nose. I love it. So those were $1. Can you believe it? Speaking of the dollar store, if you didn't see my short, you should go and see it. The makeup in 5 minutes for a 55-year-old for $55. This was in it, and actually so was this, but this came from the dollar store, this LA color, and I went back and bought 3 other ones because I put this everywhere. It is contour, even overline my lips because yeah, it creates a bit of a shadow and it makes your lips seem bigger than they are because as we age, they start disappearing. This is Color Tattoo by Maybelline. It is so good. I have 2 different colors. I have a dark green, army kind of green with a bit of a fleck in it. And this is it's actually marketed as an eyeshadow, but I love it for eyeliner. Very good, long stay. And like I said, I can do my makeup in about 5 minutes. Here I have a fragrance here. And first of all, I bought this version. I think fragrance is one of those things that if you can buy a small version, you should because of the price of fragrance these days. This is the Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. And next time you're in a fragrance store or drugstore, pharmacy, go and smell it. It is so good, so fresh. For travel, it's really good for travel, this size. I was committed, I loved it, I used it. I got myself a Christmas gift and I went and got, this is the Light Blue by Dolce & Gabbana. Almost like you're in the Amalfi Coast. Love it. It's called Summer Vibes Light Blue. It's really nice. If you love a bit of a citrus fragrance, you will really like that. These are K-Beauty, Korean beauty products. These are serums. Korean beauty has really hit the markets here hard. They use an interesting combination of ingredients. They have great results. I am really loving them. They're really nice, they're nourishing, and depending on what your problem is, if you're dry, or they really direct the ingredients to solving your issue. And read up on what serums would be best for your skin type. Now this is a drugstore K-Beauty brand, Bioma. I saw this recommended on my feed. Some of their packaging is so cute, right? This is the Melting Balm Cleanser. So if you like the Lancome melt your face off or something it's called, it's very much like that. The texture is like that, but it's not as expensive as some of the other brands, but really cute branding and bottles. Hydrating serum, mine I'm more on the dry side of it. Hydrating recovery oil. Oh my God, it's like my skin actually like takes a deep breath. It's so beautiful. Having said that, I still, see, I've got a lot more than 5 in this category, but I still love my ordinary niacinamide, multi-peptide, and hyaluronic acid serums. This is a combination, women my age. This is estrogen cream for my face, which you should read the information on estrogen cream and some of the outcomes of fine lines with estrogen, the collagen promoting of this cream. These are all 3 of these things are prescription. This is progesterone for my nighttime, my sleeping, and this is the estradiol dot. So I put this, it's like a little sticker, twice a week. So the women my age, older, in your 40s, peri to post menopause, this is my little magic kit. This has me thinking clearly, sleeping well, and even fine lines. This is a survival kit is what this is, I'll tell you. Done my hormone testing and I got all my levels. I've done that twice. I had to pay out of pocket. You know what? It was worth it. I can find out exactly where my levels are. Thank God I was born in this generation because there was a way to test me and this gives me a nice sleepy time. So that's good. I have 2 more things, just a minute. Okay, so here's 2 other creams. This is almost one of those things TikTok made me do it, but TikTok made me do it. It was people that I really trust. Angie Hot and Flashy made me do this one because she has an actual skin test before and after. And if you believe in these people, and I do, she had like a before and after of her leg area above her knee which was incredible. And she credits this alpha cream, and that's because it has 12% glycolic alpha hydroxy acid in it. Cream that, yeah, reduces signs of aging. Or this one got really great feedback. TikTok made me do it. The Palmer's Firms and Tones. So yeah, visibly smoother and tightens, and the overall texture, saggy dimples. So who doesn't want to get rid of all of that and smell like a vacation? It smells like coconuts, and oh my goodness, it almost reminds me of like some kind of dessert. That is that. Now in the TV room, this section is the essentials for my YouTube. Here I have a Sony ZV-1. So this has been known to be a really nice little camera with a screen on it that flips. And it is really small, and I love it, and it's got really great quality. Right now I am also, I think a requirement is an iPhone that I'm filming this on. So, and this is a tripod. This is the DJI mini mics labs, which I'll insert. This little carrying case holds the charging box for 2 lav microphones, which stick on your clothes in a wireless fashion. They also charge within this box. The wires included attached to your iPhone, your camera, or your MacBook. And this is a little light. This is another mic that fits into my camera, but honestly, now with the DJI lav mics, I don't even know how much I'll use that other mic. And then we have, of course, a ring light. You need good sound and good light. And this is an amazing little tripod. It goes very tall, and then it shrinks down to that. Isn't that great? It's going to be very good for traveling. Even has a little remote that comes out. So that is really nice. So I would say my essentials are that tripod, the light, the sound, a mini tripod. That's even an option, but I think I would prefer this one. A mini light, that. Those are the 4 with your iPhone, and this as an option, your ring light. I hope you enjoyed that. It was a bit of a run around the house and look at the curated list of Lisa's Likeables. It's what I'm doing right now, and I hope you like them too. If you try out some of the stuff, certainly some of the prescription or the fasting, talk to your doctor about it. Have a good week, everybody. I will see you on the next one. Ciao. Feel my age sitting on the floor. Oh, look at this. Cat jumping up. Hyaluronic acid